My name's Aiden. I'm the 21-year-old driver coach at Meritus Formula 4 Asia Cup. This weekend we're here at Sepang for the 12 hours, and behind me is a 620 horsepower GP2 race car. It's unlike any race car in the world. It has carbon brakes, upright push rod suspension, and it weighs 670 kilos with driver. It holds about 130 litres of fuel, which will burn out in an hour's worth of racing, and it has a top speed at around Sepang of around 300 kilometers an hour. This is our Meritus GP2 race car. As you can see, it has ventilated brake ducts, which are carbon fibre, and it has also carbon brake discs, which stop overheating on longer races. This car can produce over 1,600 kilos of downforce at top speed. This is one of the wings on the GP2 race car, which creates the 1,600 kilos of downforce. As you can see, increasing the angle of the wing will increase downforce, decreasing will decrease downforce. The key for high speeds and control in a GP2 car is simple. You work with your engineer to find the perfect setup for your downforce around any given track in the world. I work with my engineer, especially around Sepang, to increase the downforce because there are a lot of high-speed corners around Sepang. So with your foot to the floor, you need to go fast, and you need the downforce to help you get there. The race car works pretty simply. The rear end is supposed to follow the front. My personal preference is I like a bit of understeer because it keeps the rears flat on the ground, and you can always induce more steering. Moving to the rear of the car, as you can see, the rear wing is much the same as the front wing, although it does produce more downforce as it does have 1 and 2 wings. These are also semi-adjustable to increase and decrease the downforce. Around Sepang, we have many different corners. We have fast corners like turns 5 and 6, and slow corners like turns 1 and 2. Working with the engineer, you have to find the correct balance for the two. Through 5 and 6, you need a lot of downforce, and through turns 1 and 2, you need a little bit, but not as much. So as you can see, the Meritus GP2 car is a real race car. It's got a lot of horsepower and a lot of downforce.